Hey YouTube, I was just looking at my DVD collection and I noticed that I have a bunch of movies that have these like C's on them and stuff like that. So I did some research on the internet and I found out that they belong to like some fancy DVD collection, and so then called the Criterion collection. And so I looked it up on YouTube and I saw a bunch of these videos where people like go through their collections. And I didn't really watch any of them because they're real boring, but I think I'm going to show you guys my collection. So first, the Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou. A little let down with this one because I thought it was going to be animated, just based on the cover. Um, because like I saw the cast and it's Bill Murray, who's great in Garfield. That's you might know from Garfield. And then Owen Wilson's in it. Owen Wilson, he's Lightning McQueen in the Cars movies. Really pumped for Cars 2 this summer. Yeah, I was expecting like an animated movie, like along the lines of Garfield or something, or like Finding Nemo. That's what I was hoping for Finding Nemo because Life Aquatic. But it was live action. Next up, we have probably my favorite movie from my Criterion collection, Dazed and Confused. Um, Something I noticed about a lot of these is they come with like these big booklets, and it's like I buy a movie because I want to watch a movie. I don't want to read a book, so I don't know why they do all this. Like they go to like such a huge length to, like give us a book. You can go to the bookstore and get a book. Next, probably my second favorite I've got is Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. With Johnny Depp. Great movie. Just like all the drugs and stuff. It's like really cool. Yeah, I love this movie. All right, next up we have Ratcatcher. I bought this not having seen it before. I thought it was gonna be like Mouse Hunt, but it wasn't at all like Mouse Hunt. So I don't know. I wouldn't recommend it really. Next we have Rushmore. I was also duped into thinking this would be a cartoon, but it was live action with Bill Murray. Um, he's in the flesh this time, and then that kid from Sex Drive and Slackers, really funny movie Slackers. So you should check out Slackers. Rushmore's okay. Next up, we've got the Royal Tenenbaums. I had real high hopes for this movie just based on the cast. It's Owen Wilson and Ben Stiller. Like I love them as a team. Like Starsky and Hutch is great. But this movie's really weird. Like Owen Wilson and Luke Wilson play brothers. Like they're brothers in real life, but they play brothers in this movie, and they both like bang their sister. It's I don't know. I wouldn't recommend this one. But I mean, if that's your thing, I guess go for it. All right. Also, I've got Bottle Rocket, which it's got Owen Wilson and Luke Wilson. Directed by Wes Anderson. You might know him. He did the Resident Evil movies, and he's got yeah, I think just he did those movies. Those are pretty cool. I don't know. This one was really slow. I didn't really get it. Yeah, I bought it without seeing it. Yeah, it's like Owen Wilson. I think it's his first movie, probably. So, all right. Next up, Jules and Jim. Jules at Jim. Yeah, I bought this because this like really hot girl told me it was like her favorite movie, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna buy this and impress her and stuff. And then I saw her Spider-Man kissing some guy at a party, so yeah. Another like I bought if it's got the guy from Clockwork Orange. Like I love the beginning of A Clockwork Orange. I've never seen all of A Clockwork Orange because I get bored and I turn it off. But I like the beginning parts, and I thought this would be like A Clockwork Orange, but it wasn't. Next we have White Dog. I bought this thinking it would be like that Tim Allen movie, The Shaggy Dog, but turns out that White Dog wasn't very much like The Shaggy Dog. Up next, I have Kicking and Screaming. Very let down by this. I bought this thinking it was going to be the Will Ferrell soccer movie, because I love that movie. I love Will Ferrell. I was hoping he would turn up in the Royal Tenenbaums like he does in all of Ben Stiller's movies, but he wasn't in that one, I don't think. But I don't know, I'll have to maybe watch it again, but I don't really want to. Same with this. It's like, I don't even remember what this is about. It wasn't about soccer. Next, we have Night on Earth. Um, I bought this one thinking it would be like the movie Taxi. So I mean, I love Jimmy Fallon. I love what he's doing on the late night. Way better than that red haired guy. Um, but yeah, this movie was like weird. Like Winona Ryder was in it in the beginning. She was real cute in that part, but then it changed over to like foreigner people, and I couldn't like understand them, and the subtitles were going really fast. So I don't think I finished this one, but yeah, check out Taxi though. Taxi's good. I have The Friends of Eddie Coyle. It's got some guys in it. It's got the dad from Everybody Loves Raymond, and I love Everybody Loves Raymond, and like I love that guy. And but he was like not funny in this movie at all. And I was like half expecting it to be like a good buddy comedy because it's called The Friends of Eddie Coyle, but like there wasn't much like hanging out going on at all in this movie. Real letdown. Alright, before I get to my Blu-rays, I'm gonna go through this like special trilogy thing I've got. Um, it's I got Chungking Express. I stole this from a Barnes and Noble thinking it would be like Rush Hour, but I don't think Jackie Chan was in this movie. But this is the first part of this trilogy of movies, and it's about this cop guy, and it's about these two women that he loves. Takes place two different times in his life, and so then like he like falls in love with one woman, but she's like a murderer, and so then like doesn't follow up with that, and then like there's this other girl that he like dates in the end, I guess. And then sequel to Chungking Express is Ikiru. It follows the cop, but it's now when the cop's really old and like he's like dying, and he's no longer a cop. He wants to like build a park or something. I don't know. It was really tough to follow because it was subtitled, but and it was in black and white. It was weird, but yeah, it's like he dies in the end. It's like sad, I guess. And then the last part of the trilogy is the killing of a Chinese bookie. It's kind of like the way this trilogy worked out. It was like the Crank movies, where like Crank dies, or I don't, Chev Chelios dies at the end of Crank, and then comes back to life in Crank 2. And so the guy in Ikiru, he dies in the end of Ikiru, but then he's back to life in the killing of a Chinese bookie. But like you don't see him at all, which I guess is cool because it was most of the movie was in English, which was good for me, I guess. And then so then like it's all about killing that guy, and so this guy has to go kill him again. This movie's okay. There's like some boobs in it, but like nothing to write home about, I guess. Overall, the trilogy is not as good as the Rush Hour movies, though. Alright, we're gonna go through my Blu-rays besides Chungking Express. First we have Fat Girl. I bought this because I thought it would be really funny. But it was like not funny. It was in French, which is like really boring. So I didn't like want to read it, But like I don't know, it was not that good. It was weird. Next we've got the Darjeeling Limited. Has Owen Wilson, the kid from Sex Drive, and that guy with the big nose. The same director as the Resident Evil movies. It's like about a train, but it's like not as good as that like, Taking a Pelham 1, 2, 3. I'd recommend that more because that has better action, and John Travolta's really good in that. But yeah, this like I bought Videodrome because I thought it was gonna be a lot like The Ring, because I love The Ring. And I like The Ring 2 a lot as well. But this movie wasn't like that at all. It had that guy in it, and he was really creepy. Yeah, I don't know if I'd recommend this movie at all. But there's like some decent boobs in it though. It was cool, I guess. I bought the 400 Blows on Blu-ray because I thought it was a sequel to the 300 because they've been talking about that for a while. But this wasn't a sequel to 300 at all. It was this French movie, really boring subtitles and stuff. I'd recommend getting 300 on Blu-ray though because that's a really good Blu-ray. Last is my newest Blu-ray. It's my only TV season. It's one of the seasons of House. I don't know which one it is. Doesn't really say, but I haven't watched it yet because like I've seen it already. I just am waiting to like get the other seasons, I guess, and then I'll have a marathon or something. Have friends over. My family really likes House too, so we'll probably watch it like with my little brothers and stuff. So yeah, that's all of my Criterions. Out of all of them to recommend, I'd say the only one like I watch Akiru, I guess, because that's the only one that it doesn't cut the bars off at the top and the bottom of the screen. That really pisses me off. Like all those movies have like the bars lopped off and stuff. So yeah, I'd say go with Akiru.